Wait, why are you here?
I don't see any fire. Is this a hoax?
What are you doing here?
Anyway, what do your role-playing games have to do with me? Think what? I let you, man.
Hey, ask so many questions.
The full ensemble of Mousetrap, staged at the very worst hotel in Singapore, Hotel 18. It's funny, I dreamt of being in this hotel.
Yes. Welcome to Hotel ET. We're known as Chur's Family Hotel until the recent rebranding. If you have previously booked to go to Chur's Family Hotel, your reservation still stands. Ma'am, how may I assist you? What? She wants to check in now? At 6 a.m.? Please give me a second.
I booked a single room for but my flight from London landed earlier than expected.
Unfortunately, all our rooms are currently occupied, and we will not even have you fully check in.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just wait here for now for my back to my itinerary for today. Can I store my luggage here later?
Sure, you can store your luggage until you come back to check in.
Is there a bathroom around here?
Yes, we have one on the second floor, which is just up the stairs and turn left.
Could I take the lift?
No, out of service. These are more so giam siap. Probably took the cheapest flight here. That's why landed so early. They wake up so early. Confirm plus chop never backpack before. Backpack already still bring luggage bigger than a TV.
That's actually shady.
Hello, when I checked the status of the parcel I asked you to send out a few days ago, it's going to be delivered soon, right?
Yes, don't worry about it.
Alright.
Hey bro, how's last night? Had enough or hey, the girl quite chill come on. Last night was okay lah. Oh, this morning I saw my IG. The girlfriend posted a pic with another guy Oh, shit bro.
Hi, could I store my luggage now, please?
Yes, please pass it to me. 干你那边超级啦！为什么你吵我
Is this their Chef's Family Hotel? It says Hotel 18 on the outside.
Yes, yes. Welcome to Hotel 18. You are known as Chern's Family Hotel due to the recent rebranding. If you have previously booked a room at Chern's Family Hotel, your reservation still stands.
Okay.
Ma'am, how may I assist you?
No check-in now, please.
What? She wants to check in now at 6 a.m. Please give me a second.
Yeah, I booked a single room here tonight. My flight from London landed earlier than expected.
Unfortunately, all our rooms are carried out, and we're not able to have you for check-in.
That's alright. I'll just wait now for my back itinerary for tonight. Can I store my luggage here later?
Sure, you can store your luggage until you come back for early check-in.
Is the bathroom on the second floor?
Yes. Have you been here before?
No. But the lift is out of service, right?
Yes, you may have to take the stairs.
You know, it's funny. I feel like I've been to this hotel before. Hi. Can I store my luggage in that place?
Yes, please pass the room.
Have we met before?
Oh, have you booked a room with us before?
Hi. Hello. Is anyone there?
干你那边着急吗？为什么你找我？
Hi. Is this the Chef's Family Hotel? It says Hotel 18 on the outside.
Yes, yes. Welcome to Hotel 18. We are known as Chern's Family Hotel due to the recent rebranding. If you have previously booked a room at Chern's Family Hotel, your reservation
Reservations
still
for
stands.
Stanley? I know it.
哇，小姨，你们来。
The same thing is happening again.
What's happening?
Checking in and then the explosion.
What explosion? Oh. 有笑，查某你看到你发生过马上 explosion。
Yes, I've tried to check in here a couple of times before, and every time I do, there's an explosion. The last time I tried to tell you about it, and you didn't believe me.
I
This is the fourth time this has happened. We're in a time loop, and every time I wake up here, there's an explosion.
explosion again.
See, on the first time, I arrived here at 6 a.m. I meet you, I try to check in, and you tell me that only the room is available. So I sat here and I slept and I waited, and when I woke up, the bomb exploded. On On the second time, the exact same thing happened. I just thought it was some kind of weird deja vu. On the third time, I get here at 6 a.m., you say the exact same things to me, the exact same things happen, and I knew the bomb was going to go off. And I got scared and I panicked, and I tried to open all the doors and windows, but they couldn't be opened. I was screaming, let me out! Let me out! Help me! Anyone? Please? Let me out! You thought I was crazy and you tried to pin me down, but I knocked you out. And eventually I used up all my energy and I gave up. As I sat here and waited, the explosion happens again, and here I am.
Oh, I remember the last part. That's why I thought you were Xiao Zhao. You went around the entire building and tried opening every single door and window. But you said nothing inside the building.
Yeah, like a rat tucked in a maze.
Yeah, maybe it's just a bad dream. You know, like in Inception, when you hold hands and walk into a dream together with someone.
No, you have to believe me. The same thing is going to happen again.
Are you sure or not? I don't even know a name or anything about you. All I know is that you're screaming and going on about some explosion in my dream last night. Why should I believe you?
Because I've experienced it. Because I know what's going to happen. I know everything. I know I'll have to take the stairs to the toilet on the second floor because the lift's out of service.
You're taking the piss.
Yeah, I'm going to use the bathroom, but not about the exclusion.
Why would there be an explosion? We are in Singapore. Why not you come down and tell me more about what you know? It's about water.
Why don't you maybe try the doors? See for yourself.
Wait, it's locked.
Oh, I told you.
But I don't remember locking the doors though. And if the doors are locked, how are you able to come in? Let me try finding the keys. Okay, I'll find it.
Can you call the police?
And tell them what? The self-ball is telling me a bomb is going to explode and they need to send someone down quickly. And if they question me further, I can tell them about time loop. That's crazy. They'll never believe me.
Oh, what else can we do? Tell them you saw a guest bring a bomb in.
But I never see anyone bring a bomb in. If they question me further, which guess am I going to sabo?
Just so you can see clearly.
The police is just going to think I'm a prank caller. And if you don't already know, that's a chargeable offense in Singapore. I'm not going to call the police.
Well, if you're not going to do on will, give me the phone. There's no signal.
Sure not. What's to be?
I thought this was a non-smoking hotel. Vapes aren't even allowed in this hotel.
Do I look like him a shit? You see, I'm stuck here anyways. So I got behind the counter, come yourself. Don't need to pay. Yeah, never mind lah.
It's gonna happen anytime now.
Nothing one lah. If it's real, why don't you tell me what you remember about the bomb? What does it look like? At least I know how I'm going to die.
Well, I don't really remember seeing it exactly. Out the corner of my eye, maybe. There was a sound and the lift door was opened. Something held out.
Wait, that lift, which hasn't been used in months, what's hurt out?
A glass bottle.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? It just went out with a glass bottle.
Hello? I know you're there.
It's hard to why is it you again?
Seeing as we're going to spend the next 2 hours together, I think we should get to know each other. But, my name's Jess. I love murder mysteries, and although it sucks to be stuck in a time loop, I am excited to find out who the culprit is.
Bruce, can't believe I'm stuck here in time.
Do you think the guy cosplaying in a soldier uniform is the culprit?
He's not cosplaying lah. He's an NSF. National Service, full time.
Do you think he used a glass bottle to make a handmade bomb?
No.
I mean, you must know him. I've seen you talking to him. First 2 times you were here with him.
Yeah, he comes here every week.
What for?
What else? Piak piak lor!
What?
Pleasure. Hotel in Geylang, what do you expect?
I didn't expect this to be the sofa in Singapore.
Our hotel is cheap for a reason one. You don't know? Anyhow, see cheap hotel also book. Must be never back before, right?
Hey, the bottle. Did you think he made a bomb out of the bottle?
You mean Molotov cocktail?
What's that?
I saw on YouTube before. They used it in the Ukraine war. But you ain't got time, mate. Just take the bottle, go upstairs. Not so fast, make one lah.
Does he have a motive?
What motive you want? He's here because he's depressed. His girlfriend is studying so far away in London. I don't know what school. Hey, LDR, long distance relationship. Then he very sad lor. That's why he comes to the hotel and fun every week.
That's a brilliant motive. It's like Death on the Nile. What does he say?
No one.
Do you think we could bring him down to question?
Wow, you think you're police ah?
Please, Uncle.
So, how?
We can't just be sitting ducks here waiting to die. I mean, maybe if we can find out who the culprit is and stop them from detonating the bomb.
Then we can escape from the time loop.
Exactly. I'd say it's worth a shot.
Okay lor, let's try. Bro, don't worry so much. NS is like that one. You can't be there for your girlfriend 24/7. So it's an open goal. But you need to trust her, bro. She told you not to worry, right?
Yeah, I know, but I'm still so worried. And I miss her so much. That's why I come here so often.
Hi, I'm Jess. Please take a seat. Right. How should I address you? Ah, your parents must have loved the game.
I'm Samuel. C.A. Tan are my initials.
I'm here doing some research about Singaporeans. I was just wondering if I could ask you a few questions. Why did you stay here?
For pleasure.
And what kind of pleasure?
That's not your business.
Bruce says you have a girlfriend studying in London. How is she?
Why not know this?
It's just my research. Anything happened recently?
What kind of research is this? You clearly trying to poke your nose into my personal life. You tell her about this? I'm out of here. Oh, wait, you can explain.
Samuel? A bomb is going to go off in this hotel at 8 a.m.
How do you know this?
We've experienced it.
What?
We're in a tiny loop. Bruce and I have been waking up in this hotel at 6 a.m. for the past few times, and every time we do a bomb goes off at 8 a.m., we all die, and the cycle repeats.
You're capping.
It's true.
Yeah. Dude, you're just fooling, Malik. Firstly, we're in a time loop. So, I need to be a 5-year-old to believe that. Secondly, her bombing? Who didn't want to attack? Margaret Thatcher wouldn't be staying in a 2-star hotel in Geylang. So anyway, what your role think is happening? Oh, so you think I'm the lunatic?
Yes! No!
This girl thinks I'm a terrorist.
I know it sounds crazy.
Bro, chill.
I'm going to check out now.
You can't.
Why not?
Lost is lost.
Don't you have the key?
Don't find that.
I'm going back to my room right now. Get me a book. Finish it. But if you're really so curious and gay-po, my girlfriend is studying in UCL. And she just goes to a pic with another guy in bed. She's nothing but a prostitute. Hey, bro, wait up. Don't sad right here. Hey, bro, man. What's going on?
He's not too upset.
What do you think? Anyways, I got food around his room. Don't say anything about me.
He didn't even make the last one. Let's just see what happens.
I didn't know anything.
I do now. We're going to the next time. Literally.
Why you choose this hotel? This hotel so old. Why you choose this hotel? This hotel so old. Right? You saw this hotel was. You thought this hotel was Chen Family Hotel, is it? Yeah. Now it's Hotel 18.
For what?
Maybe because of what happened here. Maybe because of the pandemic, or maybe because of what happened here.
What happened?
It was reported in the news, something like a maid went crazy and tried to kill her employer with a knife. But she died in the end, got shot by the police.
Did they say why?
No, but the whole Singapore thought that the maid was crazy. She suddenly tried to stab her employer. Oh, it was the madam of the family who owned this hotel, right here in this lobby.
Shit, I mean, anything else?
No, but it was all over the news, and everyone in Singapore took to social media to condemn the maid. The hotel became infamous, and the family couldn't sustain their business any longer. That's probably why they sold the hotel.
A tragic story.
Yeah. Yeah, so tragic. The Chen family lost their family business overnight, and many people took to social media to condemn the maid, and to talk about foreigners, about how they threaten the security of Singapore, and what you need to do to kick them out. 你可不可以超级歪？You're back here again.
You said that phrase a few times now. Can you now be child What does that mean?
It's a Singlish thing. So, how?
Well, no, I think we've roughly eliminated Samuel from our list of suspects. And we need to take more of a look at the culprit's motive and method, right? So, are we even sure that the bomb detonated in the lift? I mean, it gives us the only loose end that we can start investigating from. But you said it's been out of service. How long?
6 months. It's been out of service ever since I joined.
Been out of service that long?
Yeah. I think right, the lift broke down when the hotel was still run by the Chen family. They didn't have money to fix a lift with no hotel guests during the pandemic.
So, like, looking at their rules.
What hospital? Yeah, and then when the new management took over, it was something about replacing a lift in a protected conservation shop house. Yeah, something to do with building regulations. They cannot anyhow change the building.
And what's so special about this rise?
Something to do with history lah. Long time ago, Singapore was a British colony. Then this Ang Mo named Sir Stamford Raffles came to Singapore and he drew a plan for Singapore.
Yeah, I know that.
He knew how he wanted our small fishing village to look like. So he came up with plans for this kind of small 2-story shop houses with a business downstairs and a family upstairs. Something like that.
Who stayed in the shop?
Who else? Immigrants lah! Singapore is a country made up of immigrants. People came from China, India, Malaya. At first, the merchants who own these shop houses lived here. But as the immigration population grew, they started to sublet these shop houses now. Up to 100 people live here.
You really don't seem like you know this story.
Don't judge a book by its cover. How else would I know this? Social studies in secondary school lah. How you subject?
How else are we supposed to find out how the lift came in?
How I know?
It's very interesting. Like the lift in the Big Bang Theory, full of mystery.
But I also don't think that a Molotov cocktail alone can cause such a big explosion.
Such a big bang. But I think maybe we should think more about the method. How about we get Samuel involved? Yeah, we could bring him downstairs and see if he recognizes me. That way we know if he's in the Chinese too.
And what if it doesn't?
Then we can just see what he knows. See if he's seen anything.
But what if you tell him the same thing, that a bomb is going to go off and you like his cooperation?
He said that he had a girlfriend studying UCL, right? I go there too, so maybe we can find some interesting connection and we can already know. What did you say? Did he tell you her name?
I think he will tell me before. Rachel.
Could you get him? Thank you.
Bro, you was here before. No, why?
I'm friends with Rachel.
Oh, I'm Samuel. Do you study geography too?
Yeah, we met Jane preciously.
Yeah, maybe I've seen you on one of her Instagram stories before.
Definitely. She's probably a hostess, isn't she?
Yeah. But I don't remember her talking about it.
She talks about you.
I think she still remembers me.
Of course she does. I mean, you guys are in a relationship.
Yeah. Yes. But do you know what she posted on her Instagram story this morning?
photo with a friend?
Yeah, who's that guy?
That's Damien. He's on our course. He's from London.
A foreigner? Are they close?
They're friends.
Like, close enough to sleep together?
I don't think it's what you think.
Then what is it?
They're just close friends.
Did you even see the picture? What is their relationship? What is that? I spent 2 years of my life serving the nation. And what's my girlfriend doing in London? Going out with other guys? You even see the picture or not? While I roll around the mud of you in this godforsaken place called Pulau Tekong, my girlfriend is halfway around the world, rolling around, in bed with another guy?
Bro, chill, bro.
How do you mean chill? I'm spending 3 years doing so much stupid shit. Going to the jungle, marching, obeying commands, cleaning rifle, cleaning toilet, and even cleaning my bunk. Every day also got shouted by some sergeant or encik only how to play rank. And it's going to be a year now. And I still got a year to go!
Hey, it's not just you all. Also got NS what?
And then some stupid idiot loses his helmet, his beret, hard plate, soft plate, rifle, muzzle rifle, swings. Then everything in, everything out. Stand by bed, stand by universe, like some no show like that. Then found the people made mistakes on
Hey, training only what? So serious for what? Just talk it into the bare minimum lah.
At least at home, I've got made to cook my food, wash my clothes, wash my socks, wash my shoes. In army camp, everything also don't have. I have to do everything myself.
Hey bro, you need to calm down. Come, take a deep breath.
Samuel, you don't have to worry. Damien is gay.
Yeah, see bro, tell you don't worry already. Your girlfriend's in safe hands.
That's all.
Aiya, don't think so much. Just take care of yourself first. 20 year old already still act like one small JC boy. Everything also ask Maria, then someone will do for you. You know, your mate is not your servant. No. You need to learn how to do things yourself first. If you can't even take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of your girlfriend?
National service isn't for a long time. I mean, you know what they say. There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Wait. Someone said that to me before.
Here, like in this hotel.
Yeah, the housekeeper. She saw me emoing in my room one day. We talked for a bit. Then she told me that there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Huh? You mean the maid? When the hotel was still run by the Chen family?
Yeah.
You got see the news or not?
Yeah, she got shot by the police. I don't know how the whole social media erupted about her being some crazy woman who wanted to kill employers. Because she was actually a really, really nice lady. We talked about my NX experience, and then she talked about her work here. When she briefly mentioned that she was being overworked, I offered to report them to the authorities. Why do you ask?
No reason. Have you seen anything suspicious?
No, I don't see anyone around here.
Have you heard anything?
Not much. Sometimes I hear music and singing coming from the room next to me, and some grunting sounds from upstairs. Maybe it's a drunkard. Sometimes at night, I also hear someone moving heavy stuff along the corridor. Why do you ask?
You know, it's really don't have to worry.
Anyway, I better try and call Rachel again.
Alright, bro, take care.
Cheers!
Do you actually know Rachel? You never told me that before.
No, I don't do the job.
Then that Lilian guy, is he really gay? Do you know the guy in the photo?
No, I made it up on the spot.
Wow, you liar. Not bad, not bad. Anyways, the exposure is going to happen anytime soon. And I don't know. You ask Bruce so many questions. You ask Samuel so many questions. Got any use or not?
Well, I mean, at least he's not stuck in the time with us. We did get some information. Let's just hope it's useful.
Okay lor, you say what then what lor.
Can you know it? Shout!
Xiaowei! Listen me for what? Can you believe me?
Okay, so now that we know what's happening, you need to tell me more about who was staying in this hotel.
What you want to know?
Who else is here? Who are the other guests?
There's a teenager, a middle-aged man, a foreigner on business, and an elderly.
Anybody else?
And a crazy British backpacker who thinks she's Sherlock.
Tell me more about the place. Start from the team.
Funny teenager with a wacky hairstyle. She goes out in the morning and comes back very late in the evening. And she always carries odd-shaped boxes in and out.
How old is she?
She's in her teens, but she looks older than she is.
What about the middle-aged man?
Weird guy. Comes in the morning and leaves in the evening. I think he's drunk when he leaves. But he occasionally stays overnight. He stayed in room 301 last night.
The foreigner?
Says she's here on some business trip. Supposedly an engineer. Stays in room 302.
Do you know where she's from?
I got checked on her passport before, but cannot remember.
And the old man?
Oh, that one. Doesn't talk at all. Don't know anything about him. Stays in room 203.
Anyone else? Any other guests or rooms in this hotel?
No, apart from the small room behind. The Chen's family maid probably stayed there when she was working here.
Okay. Here we have it. The full ensemble of mousetraps staged at the very worst hotel in Singapore, Hotel 18. Our suspects, we have a lovesick innocent staying in room 201, a teenage kid staying in room 202, a middle-aged man staying in room 301, an old man staying in room 203, and a foreigner in room 302. Who do you think's our culprit?
I don't know. At least we know it's not Samuel.
I mean, do you know anything else?
If I see anything, I'll tell you already what.
It's so quiet. I can hear the drum minds outside.
Yeah, lor. So annoying. Everywhere in Singapore got this stupid black bird with a stupid yellow beak. At the hawker centre, you look away for 1 second, your food disappear already.
But did you know they're not actually native to Singapore?
I only care about my bird.
Actually, they're previously endemic to the Indonesian islands of Java and Bali. And during the Cape Verde trade in the 1920s, the traders brought them over to Singapore because they adored the birds. They had a really beautiful voice.
So annoying, they got beautiful.
In the past, yeah. I mean, but now they've had to deal with the rising urban noise pollution, and their beautiful voices have sort of evolved into a shrill screech. I mean, they've reproduced more than 100,000 in Singapore now.
No wonder so noisy.
Yeah, and that's exactly where Singapore wanted to call it. You think they don't belong to me? I even read that the Singapore Gun Club wanted to do hunting trips to shoot them down.
Oh, Sir David Attenborough in the house with you.
Yeah, I watched them a lot when I was younger. And I read tons about wildlife. I mean, nature is a paradox. We never really know what's truly natural and what's invasive. What's he thinking here?
Yeah. Don't worry about him. He always like that one.
Maybe we should say something. Hi. Hello.
Don't bother about him. He can't be the culprit. Anyways, I got an idea. Why not? Let's activate the fire alarm again. Then make every guest evacuate the rooms and come down here. That way, no one can detonate the bomb. And even if not everyone comes down here, we'll know who's the culprit.
We could alarm the perpetrator.
If not, we just go back 6 a.m. lor.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's an hour to 8. We try now. I press now.
There's a fire alarm in the hotel bed right now!
There's a fire, there's a fire. Hey, you can press me.
It's locked! I'm gonna die! I don't see any fire! This is a hoax!
Hey, everyone, come down, come down. Something must have accidentally tripped and triggered the fire alarm. Let me go and check. Oh shit! The whole thing's critical!